Maya was 27. Bright, hardworking, but exhausted. Every day felt like a copy-paste version of the last: deadlines, bills, emails, more bills. She sat in her cubicle, sipping lukewarm coffee, staring at a screen filled with unread messages. Is this really what life is supposed to be? She used to dream of travel, freedom, owning her time. But now, she could barely breathe. Then came the dreaded ping. Another payment reminder. Another bill. Her shoulders slumped. Something had to change. She wasn't living, just surviving. Student loans, high rent, a paycheck that barely lasted 2 weeks. Her bank balance, $43.27. Rent was due next week. And to top it off, her landlord just raised the rent. She scrolled through Instagram, seeing people her age on vacations, buying houses, living free. Why was she stuck? Then, something unexpected. One evening, at a tiny local cafe, she overheard an older man chatting about something called FIRE. Financial independence. Retire early. It sounded like a fantasy. Retired by 40? Living off investments? But the passion in his voice intrigued her. As he got up to leave, he caught her gaze and smiled. Start today, even if it's just $1, he said. That one sentence lit a spark. That night, Maya didn't sleep. She Googled everything: FIRE movement, budgeting, passive income. A whole new world opened. She filled pages of notes, cut costs. Learn to invest. Start a side hustle. For the first time in ages, she felt hope. The next morning, she made her first budget. Painful, but powerful. No more random spending. She canceled unused subscriptions, cooked at home, tracked every dollar. She even saved $80 the first week. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Weekends became hustle time. She started freelance writing. Designed digital planners. Her first sale? $3. But it felt like $1 million. Late nights, early mornings, she was building something for herself. Bit by bit, her confidence grew. But it wasn't easy. While friends partied, she worked. While others slept in, she wrote articles. Some nights, she cried. She wrote a sticky note, "Remember why you started." She stuck it on her mirror. That note kept her going. Her roommate noticed. Soon, they were budgeting together. Meal prepping. Comparing goals. Sundays became their ritual: coffee, spreadsheets, vision boards. They weren't just saving money. They were building dreams. $1,000. Then $10,000. Then $20,000 in savings. A freelance gig led to a raise at work. She walked taller. Smiled more. She even treated herself to a weekend hike and a new pair of shoes. She felt like herself again. Then, life hit. A car repair emptied half her savings. But this time, she was prepared. No panic. Just a detour. She bounced back in weeks. And even made a video to help others. Her comment section filled with thank you. She was becoming the voice she once needed. Next step? Investing. She opened her first Roth IRA. Studied index funds. Tracked her net worth. Set up automatic transfers. Her money was working for her. Even while she slept. Maya began mentoring a coworker. They met for coffee, swapped tips. She even led a small workshop at work. Watching someone else light up with hope? It was better than any paycheck. Then, a bold goal: $100,000 saved by 30. She moved into a smaller apartment. Took online courses. Doubled her side hustle. Every sacrifice brought her closer. Every spreadsheet update, a tiny victory. At 30, she did it. Debt-free. $100,000 in the bank. She quit her job, not because she had to, but because she could. She traveled, saw the world, woke up with peace in her chest. All from a $43 bank balance, and a decision. Now, she tells her story. To friends. To strangers. To anyone who thinks they're stuck. Because Maya's journey wasn't about being lucky. It was about choosing herself. And you can too. If Maya's story moved you, take your first step today. And remember, your journey begins now. Subscribe for more life-changing stories like this.